Hello and welcome to another edition of Air Force Hockey along with head coach Frank Serratore. I'm Brian German, and it's another happy weekend for the Falcons. You came back home to the Cadet Ice Arena and you get the sweep from Robert Morris, and I thought maybe with the absence of one period, Coach, your team played really well the whole weekend.
Well, we're playing better, Brian, and we're a work in progress, and I keep saying it. I just don't think that you've seen this team's best yet. I think we still have a lot of upside. I'm excited to move forward. We're taking steps in the right direction every weekend, but I think the best could be yet to come.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. But first off, let's take a look back at this weekend. We'll start with Friday night's game. Here that is, Air Force and Robert Morris via the voice of the Falcons, Jay Ritchie.
Face off here in front of Levine, the senior out of Illinois for the Colonials. Out to the point, shot in. Levine loses it and picking it up out front and putting it in. That's Kyle DeLauro.
65 seconds into the game, and the Falcons have a 1-0 lead.
DeLauro gets his 10th goal of the season, and Waldock gets his first career point at Cope. Cope comes up the near side to Greg Gibson. Gibson's got some space. He shoots. Save made by Torf. Leaves a rebound. Follow-up try. Torf got a piece of that one. They're digging, whacking, and hacking. Big pile of players right in front of Jason Torf. Feeds out to the blue line. Picked off by Cruz. Cruz breaks in with Thomas. Thomas drops it behind. Demers shot. Oh, off the near post. Chad Demers by Andrew Blazek. Blazek up the right wing with the puck. Trying to come in. Shot. Torf makes the save. Rebound. Second shot. Torf got a piece of that one too. There it is. The end of the first period tonight. Cadet Ice Arena. And it ends with Air Force leading Robert Morris 1-0. Long pass up ahead. The break in by Robert Morris. The centering pass out front. The shot. That was Jeff Jones. And Torf makes the save. And puck is loose. And in the neutral zone with it is Scott Holm. Holm breaks in. He winds. He shoots. Levine. Glove save. Eric Levine. That quickly though. Won by Robert Morris. But on the scoreboard, Air Force 1. Robert Morris 1. Far side wall halfway. Colonials have this shot. Pad save made by Torf. Falcons clear it out of in front of the net. Trying to bring it up the far wall. Colonials are there defensively. They get the puck. Takeaway. Shot on the goal line. Comes in on Torf. Torf leaves a rebound. Another shot. And Torf grabs it and covers up. So Air Force with the man advantage. They win the drop and pass it over the circle near side. Comes in on the goal line. Back to DeLauro, who one times it. Levine makes the save of the game so far. On a bang play. Corner back to Cruz along the wall. Cruz comes in. He's got a little space. Shoots. Levine makes another save. The rebound off front is going to be cleared by Robert Morris. One from DeLauro. One from Cruz. Going up the right guys taking the shot. And Air Force with a 3-on-2 rush up now. Center gets it to Demers. And he scores! Chad Demers. Power play. Turn out the next one. Chad Demers gets the power play goal for Air Force. It's 2-0. Falcons 9-14 left. They get it out to the blue line. Chase Wines doesn't shoot. Now he takes the shot on the doorstep, trying to stuff it past Torf, who just may have made his best save in a while right there. The Falcons are going to extend their unbeaten streak to 5 in a row. Second shutout of the season for Jason Torf and Air Force. Now, hard-fought playoff-type game. Takes a 2-0 win over Robert. While we talked about having to win a tight game at some point tonight, Jason Torf kept Air Force winning.
9th career shutout for Jason Torf. It seems like every week we're saying this as well, that Jason Torf may be the best player on the ice for you.
Well, Jason Torf's the most consistent player on the ice for us, and he has been all year. This team's gone through a lot, and we weren't very good at one time, but there hasn't been a time where Jason hasn't been a good player for us. And that's what he brings. And if you know Jason, you know his personality. He's just got a very balanced. He's a very balanced, consistent guy. What you see one day is what you're going to see the next day. He doesn't have the high highs. Doesn't come in with the high highs when things aren't going good. He doesn't have the low lows. And you see that that's a trademark of his play.
Yeah, most definitely. So that set up the big game on Saturday night. Air Force was looking for the regular season sweep of Robert Morris, so you know the Colonials were going to come out for this one. Here again, Jay Ritchie.
Kleisinger tries to gain in behind the net, can't do it. Gets it to Fabian behind the net. It squirts out into the near side in the corner to Kleisinger, to Fabian on the doorstep. Persian shot, score, Air Force.
Boy, great work behind the net. Persian, the recipient of the work by Kleisinger and Fabian. Ben Persian gets his third of the season. It comes just over 2 minutes into the first period, and the Falcons have a 1-0 lead.
In the corner, Torf watches Brace, who started the rush up for Robert Morris. He crosses with a teammate. There's a centering pass from behind the net. A scramble in front. Somehow the puck got in, and we are tied at a goal apiece. Penalty boxes. Robert Morris gets the takeaway. Says thank you very much. There's a shot off the post, and the ricochet all the way out to the blue line where puck rattles around, and finally it's picked up by Air Force. 3-on-1 break for Air Force. Carey has it. Carey will shoot off the goal post. It hit the crossbar. Try to clear it, but can't do it. They turn it over out front. Centering pass out front. Shot. Torf makes the save on a good move there. Face off in front of Torf again. Back to the point. Blazek has it. Blazek will shoot. It gets in. Torf makes a butterfly save. Leaves a big rebound. It's still out front. A shot try there by Lynch that's just wide and broken up by the Falcons. Denham gets it back. He turns. He shoots down the slot just wide. On the doorstep was McRoy. Got a piece of it and tipped it just wide of Torf and the net. From behind the net, looking for a wraparound try. Not there. The shot and the save by Jason Torf. This period seems like it's gone on forever, and there's still 8 minutes to go. It has been all Robert Morris. Another shot off the face-off, in on Torf, and he makes the save. Tries to clear it and does. Hervado has it, trailed by Brace. 2-on-1, short-handed. This is a shot. Brace, and Torf makes the save. Gloves it out of the air. One-handed, sliding from his left to right.
Boy, what a stop there by Jason Torf.
Timer at the blue line breaks in. Dishes left side for a shot. Levine knocks it down, hit him in the shoulder, trying to pick it up right out front for Air Force, and that'll be it. This first period, which seemed to last forever. Falcons did do a little better late in that period than they had done most of the way, but both teams leave the ice in a 1-1 tie to the Air Force end. Knocked down by Gibson along the wall. Gibson centers out front for a shot. Torf gets a kick save. Brace gives it up far circle. Blazek gets it back down the slot. Torf with a kick save. Kicks it into the far corner. 10 seconds to go on the Robert Morris power play. And with the puck is Jones. Jones skates in a circle, skates to the circle, shoots. Torf makes the save. Ice that bounces off of several players. Finally tracked down by Golightly. Trying to take it away is Carey. He does. He shoots. Levine makes the save, and the puck cleared into the corner. Falcons turn, go the other way. Carey trying to dance around the last defender there. That was Jamison. Couldn't do it. Carey has it behind the net. Wrap around. Levine makes the save. Second try. Levine makes another save.
It'll be to the left of Levine. 48 seconds left in the period. 1:14 left to the penalty that was called on Jacklin.
Gunner wins the draw to Demers, who feeds McDonald at the blue line. Back to Demers halfway, far side. In the circle, cross box for a one-time bang, bang, Cole Gunner.
How about the feed from Chad Demers on the far side? And the Falcons, with a power play goal, take a 2-1 lead. 39 seconds left, second period.
It's to the blue line. They get it to Wido. Wido's shot at the buzzer is knocked down out front. And that'll be it for the second period. And what a good second period for Air Force, especially when you stand it up next to that first period. They fight for the puck behind the net. Timer on a penalty kill gets a takeaway, feeds out front, gets it to Musselman, back to Timer. Timer top of the circle with the shot, but it's blocked right off his stick. Good defensive play there by the Colonials. And the best scoring opportunity so far on this power play have been Air Force. Fabian gets a takeaway behind the net, and he tries to center. Can't do it. It comes right back to him. Fabian has it. Fabian feeds another guy for Air Force coming in the party late. That was Musselman, but this poke check loose from him, and finally Roy has it for Robert Morris. He breaks in, loses the puck. Fabian at the blue line. Fabian comes in. He will shoot. Levine makes the save, and I'll tell you what, the Air Force penalty kill may be down a man, but they look like they're up about 3.
Boy, and the fans are loving it here tonight.
It's John Cruz low on the goal line. He skates out top of the circle to DeLauro, one-times it and hits the side of the net. Tries to follow it up, can't do it. Over here on the near side, Thomas tries to go backhand and can't do it. And now it's a 5-on-4. Levine with a couple of huge saves, denying Air Force on the 5-on-3, but not right there. That's McKenzie. Top shelf goal, Air Force.
Boy, Adam McKenzie's second goal in the last 3 games, his third of the season. It comes on the power play, and 3-1. Air Force leads, 13:30 left, third period.
Jacklin on the dot against Fabian. Fabian wins the draw. Good play there, and an empty net on the other side, and the shot by Air Force. Good. That's Ryan Timer, and that's what happens when you win a faceoff.
4-1, Air Force leads, 90 seconds left in the third.
Faceoff in front of Torf. The puck goes in behind the net. Air Force gets the clear, and that will do it. Your final score from Cadet Ice Arena tonight, Air Force 4, Robert Morris 1. Similar score to the game played in October.
How about Jason Torf gives up 1 goal on the weekend?
Air Force now 9-5-3 in Atlantic hockey and 11-9-5 overall. And with Bentley losing tonight, that puts the Falcons in sole possession of second place.
So you get the sweep, you get, more importantly, 4 points. And Frank, I think really amazing because 5-1-1 was this team's record in January. You never had that good of a record in all those championship seasons. As a matter of fact, Dave Toller went back through the record books. That is the best January for the Air Force Falcons in 26 years, since 1987.
Well, that's good. That's super. But what we do in late February and March is what's going to matter.
True.
And we changed up the recipe a little bit this year. We practiced through December, and I think that was one of the things. We always gave a long break because we thought our guys needed it in December, and that directly resulted in us having a slow January, just getting back in the groove and getting our timing and getting our legs back, and we couldn't afford to do that. We had too horrible of a start this year, and we had to make sure we had to do everything in our power, to have a good January. And fortunately, so far, it's gone well for us. The weekend, Robert Morris, I think, that's a pretty good team. And they showed that in the first period on Saturday night. They came out, it's a pretty good team. We did what we needed to do. What happened, we needed to have, what happened, we needed it to happen. Like for one thing, we never trailed once in the whole weekend. We scored the first goal, and they've got a good goalie. That big goalie, Levine, is a good goalie, and they've had success getting a goal and then being able to defend in front of him. And he's tough to beat on one-shot goals. And Robert Morris, they skate well, they defend well, they clear rebounds. And the one thing with that team, you don't want to give them a lead and give the big goalie a chance to win the game for him, and we didn't. On our end, Jason Torf played very well, equal to or better than Levine. I thought he was better on Saturday than he was on Friday. He was. Because it could have been 4-1 after the first period. He kept us in there and gave us a second chance, and the guys didn't let him down. They took that second chance and ran with it and won the second and third period. Another thing that was encouraging to see, Brian, was our special teams were, as Toll would say, our special teams were special. Our penalty killing, which was not very good the weekend before against Sacred Heart, we changed up a few things, and we tried to be more aggressive on the puck. We thought we gave Sacred Heart too much time, too much space, too much room. We did that. And you can say, well, Robert Morris has been struggling in the power play. Well, so had Sacred Heart, and they scored 3 power play goals. And so I was really pleased with our penalty killing and our power play. We managed to get 3 goals over the weekend on our power play. When goaltending and special teams favor you on the stat sheet, generally good wins follow, and that's what happened.
Back to that penalty kill, I just want to point out some guys. Ryan Timer, Jason Fabian, and Kleisinger seem to be the guys out there, and they buzz. I think there was one kill on Saturday night where they had the puck in the Robert Morris end longer than Robert Morris had it in your end.
No, and it's great. I'm glad you brought their names up because those guys, they have those jobs, those thankless jobs that don't get as much credit. You kill a penalty, you're not going to be in the headlines of the newspaper on Saturday and Sunday. And but those guys are out there. They take those roles seriously. They embrace those roles, and they do a good job at it. And then of course we have Thomas and Cruz and crew that support with that as well. And but those, you hit the 3 guys. Those 3 guys are our key guys. And our penalty kill goes as they go.
Most definitely. Now, so coming up next for the Falcons, again, you get to stay at home, Cadet Ice Arena, and this time AIC comes in here. AIC struggling a little bit this year.
You know what? It doesn't matter. We struggle a little bit too, and they've beaten 2 teams. They've got ties from 2 or 3 other teams. And, right now, to be honest with you, these guys scare me more than Niagara because, our guys cannot take these guys lightly because if you do, they're going to knock you off. And, Brian, we can't afford to lose these points. We can't afford to lose these points by not being ready. If AIC comes out and beats us or their goalie beats us, if they beat our best game, then so be it. I can handle that. But, we've got to make sure, Saturday night against Robert Morris, we warned them. These guys are going to push back. They're going to push back. And, when the puck dropped, we scored the first goal. But after that, we were receiving. The shots were 12-2 at one point. And the 19 of the 20 best players on the ice were wearing Robert Morris jerseys. Thank God for us, the best player on the ice was wearing an Air Force jersey, and his name was Jason Torf, and he was playing in the right position for us. I'll tell you what, we get down 3 or 4-1, which could have happened in that game. We don't win that game. And you talk about us being a work in progress. You talk about us taking the next step as a team. The next step as a team is not allowing those situations to happen. Because I'll tell you what, the next time around it happens, Jason Torf may not be able to bail us out and give us that second chance. And the AICs, I've seen film on them. They've got that Pleskatch line is legit as any line in the league. Their depth is better than it's ever been. They've got a goalie that can steal a game for them. And Gary Wright. Gary Wright's a good coach. I mean, so I'll tell you one thing, fans. Come to the rink expecting a good game because I'll guarantee you they're going to be entertaining games. Nobody in our league is so far above everybody else. Niagara's got a great club, but they're not that much better. Their record is way above everybody's right now, but they're not that much better than everybody else. And these teams, Sacred Heart, AIC, who are at the bottom, they aren't that much worse. I mean, our league every year. The great thing about our league is every year it gets better because it gets deeper. When we first came in the league, there was a have and have not society, and there still is a little bit to a point, but the gap has been narrowed significantly, and I can tell you what, I'll be ready for them.
You got that right. Hope Falcon fans are ready, too, for the second weekend in a row. That's nice that Air Force will be home. We'll see you out there. Cadet Ice Arena, 7 o'clock, both nights, Friday and Saturday, against AIC. And then we'll see you back here for Frank's show next week. We'll see you then.